Okay. Hello, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members. John 11 Hot here with
Brian LaPure, and here today with John 11 Hot and John 11 Lot. John, what's for
11
short?
Hot, you mean?
Well, anyways, you contacted me and you want to talk about a situation that happened to you which affected your life. And not only that, this really went out of hand with an individual through PlayStation. And from what you tell me here, it's just something that's so surrealistic here. Now, obviously, based on this equipment, we have no way to censor the wording, what you're about to tell me. You received the contact on PlayStation Network, correct, John?
Yeah, I actually wrote it down before I deleted the message.
Okay.
From the, I mean, can you pronounce the name? Yeah,
We're going to keep the identity on hold because we don't want to really cause any type of damage to the individual here. We don't believe the individual physically meant any harm or well, obviously, you know something, John. I'll tell you what. Since we don't have any censoring or anything, we can't censor the words out. So you must go ahead and read it raw. What was given to you?
All right. As everybody knows on PlayStation Network, when you get a message, it will, especially if you're playing a game or whatever, thing will tell you the name of the message. This message started out with good news. When I read the message, it went like this: I am not a fucking, I'm not fucking stupid. You are a fucking prick. You are a piece of shit, and you fuck people up. You fucking bitch. I'll report you to YouTube and ban you. You can make your fucking YouTube video, and you can get your mom, M-U-M, or dad, and I will fuck them up. You are a fucking retard. I'll come to America and go to PBS and I'll kill your dad, fucker. I fucked your mama.
That is very, very sick and very, very shocking for an individual to make that contact to you through PlayStation, but yet they made the major reference to YouTube. Now, they also brought up an effect of her doing discussing things to your mom, even though they call mom. Where did the person came from? Where did the person user where they came from? He said he come to America, so obviously he's not living in the United States.
Well, from what I basically told you, the way he spelled mom, everybody, United States of America people, Americans basically spell it with an O. This person spelled it with a U.
Mm-hmm.
But so this guy is possibly from the UK, somewhere in the UK,
or it's just probably somewhere in Europe,
or something like that,
or Asia. Now, obviously, in the letter they mention mom and dad, but of course there is another shocker to the story here about your dad. And what can you tell the viewers about your father?
Well, if anybody basically saw one of my videos about we all miss the ones that we love and everything, what you might not know is my father is deceased.
Okay. So is mine, unfortunately. Your father passed away in June. Was it? Yeah, was it June? It was
November.
November
2004.
Yeah, my father passed away in June 2005.
Just before December.
Yes.
Like a few days after Thanksgiving.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Actually, no, if I remember correctly, it was December 2005. I remember correctly. I didn't go to your father's wedding. I should have. And you had the services for your father at Blessed Sacrament Church over on Forest Avenue in Staten Island. My father himself was still alive. We came from St. Vincent's Hospital at the time, now known as Bayonne, but now known as Richmond University Medical Center, part of Bayonne Hospital. But yeah, but for what you've been through here, I mean, for receiving a PlayStation Network message as well as a friend request, which you didn't bring up the individual himself.
As much as I would definitely love to let every PlayStation Network member know about this so-called individual, and the foul language that he used not once but a couple of times. I don't know if BK here was basically counting the number of times he used curse words in in the sentence or the message.
Okay, we have at least about almost 6 minutes in here. What was your now? How did you feel getting the message? What was your first reactions?
Well, my first response to it was, "What the hell?" And because nobody's nobody's ever sent me such a dishonest this. I don't there's like no actual words for it actually.
Okay, now you obviously you do broadcast the videos on YouTube. You've been doing this broadcasting YouTube since for the past 3 years, 4 years.
I believe I started making it by accident. I might add when I try to do a video message to somebody here on on YouTube.
Okay.
Or on YouTube, if you're watching the live Ustream broadcast.
Okay.
I did the I did it by accident, having to do with the hard drive, which you helped me replace.
Right. Okay. Now, let me ask you this, John. Why do you like doing YouTube videos?
I basically like to say it's kind of like a hobby.
Yeah.
Something to basically do when I had the free time to do it and stuff like that,
Now, there was a time and period where you were living at your first two videos, I think, at your own, living in mom's place. Then
no, I didn't start doing the videos at my mom's, unless you're talking about the Facebook. But we're not gonna put my Facebook page into it.
But you did your first video in your first residence in Dungan Hill section of Staten Island. You were there about 3 years. You were affected by Hurricane Sandy, as well as your girlfriend, your living girlfriend,
my fiance. You mean?
Your fiance. You then relocated to another place. You didn't do much videoing there, obviously. You were only there for a short time, and now.
I did a little bit of footage. If you watch some of it, I had to take off, especially the Scott Pilgrim versus the World game review.
Well, that was done back in your old place.
Yeah.
And now you've been here in this place since then. We're not going to say the areas of the borough here, but how do you feel liking where you are right now?
It's very comfortable.
Yeah.
Very safe. It's really nice.
And one thing added is that you now have pets. You have 2 cats.
Yeah. Petey and Littlefer.
Okay. They originally were your girlfriend's brother's 2 cats. He originally had 3 cats. I remember.
He still got one of them, and
but you took in 2 feline cats. Okay.
Well, I would just like to make a little short note.
Sure. 5 minutes left.
Whoever you are on PlayStation Network, I don't know if you're a YouTuber that basically probably did the same crap with leaving me a nasty comment about my video or whatever, because I don't know. If you're pissed off, if you're that so-called reviewer I'm talking about, you gotta just realize that cyberbullying and threats are a no-no. I don't care where you come from. I don't go saying you suck or anything like that. Unless unless we're in a game together and we're playing around, that's fine. But cyberbullying is not a good thing to basically have. Actually, it's not a good thing at all. And if I was Barack Obama, I would say anybody that basically makes a verbal threat online, whatever it be, video or recorded or whatever, even in message form, that person would probably be taken into custody and be put into jail before they cause any serious damage. Because cyberbullying doesn't just affect the the American and it doesn't affect it does affect every single person anywhere, whether it be in the United States, European, or whatever. It does affect every single individual. You just gotta remember that we're all human beings here. We basically do certain things and we think, hey, it's fun to damn, gotta do this and that. It's not. Cyberbullying is terrible. I think me and Brian, me and BK here. We also basically remember a couple of years ago. I think I found out in around 2009. A so-called person made a threat to another well, not a threat, but they basically said a lot of crap to another gamer on the PlayStation Network, and that gamer basically committed suicide a few days later. What's on that? About the person making somebody commit suicide.
Was it a recent user?
Well, it was a user that died, and one of the other the other person basically hold on a sec. If you're basically watching,
okay, well we have to keep. Well, let's keep this going, John.
No, it's gonna It's gonna cut, and then it's gonna go too long.
We have 3 minutes left. So anyway, wrapping up the broadcast real fast here. Any final words would you like to say real fast?
I would just say, whoever you are that sent me that message, and you know who you are, just to let you know, I don't know what your problem is, and AKA, you've been blocked.
Okay. That's going to do it for this time right now. John, thank you for inviting me over and to tell me what's going on there. I hope everybody on the broadcast has physically liked what you've seen. If anyone has any questions, I guess just
leave a comment down below under the video.
Okay, John.
So until next time, viewers of PlayStation Network and YouTubers and viewers and people that go on Twitter and all those other internet witchclots. This is John 11 Hot saying peace out.
Thanks for watching.